Well, oh my, mean by God, Gene. The New 80s Revolution in the car. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I gotta roll up the window. But it's hot. It's a balmy 68. Haven't seen you for a while, folks. Just might be the weather, the season, as they call it, going through the season. I have not gonna come on after being off a week and say, things just aren't. I seem to be doing that a lot lately. The things just aren't good conversation. It's not why you tune in. I know we're all family here, but try to keep things a little bit more positive, a little lighter. We'll do a few things today. It's a Saturday, so that means there's a third child at my house, and he doesn't belong to me, but he's at my house, and he'll be here all night, so that means I'm down in the cave. It's going to be a VHS night tonight. I'm looking forward to that. We're getting KFC for dinner. I'll be picking that up on my way home from the mall, where we are about to go now. We'll swing into a Target for absolutely no reason whatsoever, and we'll hang out in the cave. I got another G.I. Joe item to show you. Everything has just been same old, man. It's just life be lifin', as they say on the streets. Life be lifin'. I'm not pleased with my current existence, but folks, you got to get to a point where you either do something about it or quit your bitching. Quit your bitching. Right? Why do I or anybody else feel like it's going to benefit them to complain and to hate something when there's no changes to be made? I'm driving myself insane. So it's all about outlook and perspective. I just got to change my perspective on a few things. No reason to get into it now. Anyway, got some news on the XOX front. No, she has not made a Ivan Koloff to go along with the Crusher Khrushchev, the Nikita Koloff. She hasn't made a Crusher Khrushchev either. No, indeed, I think that she's about to produce one of her greatest, if not the greatest figure ever known. We're gonna get a figure like we've never seen before. Better than we've ever seen. That's right, folks. We'll talk about that later. You will have your chance to buy the greatest XOX and Print Fury figure that we have ever been exposed to. You will add this figure to your LJN roster, and he will immediately become your LJN WWF champion. And I'll tell you that later. Might even give you a few sneak peeks of it later. Can't tell you who it is. I'll tell you later. Smell you later. We're going to the mall. I gotta go get KFC. Like I said, I'm gonna stop the mall for absolutely no reason other than to kill time. And then we'll get together. Go hang out in the cave, show you off the G.I. Joe item. We'll get ourselves set up in the comfy chair. We'll watch some Clash of the Titans. That'll be early. I'll probably be down there till 1, 2 in the morning. Watch some wrestling. I don't know what we'll do. We'll have a lot of fun. All right, let's be right back. All right, let's go completely waste 7 minutes and be completely rejected by the LJN figure aisle. Well, they were restocking. They did have shipping containers out, but there's no reason to think that anything would be here. So we're just going to leave now because I don't know. whatever. All right, let's go waste 5 minutes in here. Looking to always add to the VCR collection. Let's see what they got. There's a ton of people in here, so I'm not going to film long, but it was a heavy VHS day. Lots of them, about 40 VHS tapes, so got a bunch to go through. All right, well, you know, I think the older I get, and by older I mean daily, I get more and more annoyed with people. So on a Saturday afternoon, Goodwill is a zoo, and it's a very smelly zoo. And like I said, it's almost 70 here, and it's very humid. And Goodwill was a smelly, humid zoo also. So I'm out of there. They got a dump of VHS tapes, and that doesn't happen that often. They usually have a few trickled in, but this time for some reason they had maybe 30 or 40 VHS tapes, and you'd think that would be like a mega score, but they were all a little bit later movies, 90s, late, mid 90s. A lot of stuff with Michael Douglas, those kinds of movies. And I don't love those, but I got 5 movies. Apparently I only got charged for 4. That's cool. Spent $8, and we'll go through those tonight. Well, tonight for me, a few minutes for you. We got to pick up dinner for the kids, and we'll go home. I'll eat with them, and then I'm heading down, man. Heading down for the night. I'll summarize what I said earlier. It might have confused people about, like, why complain about something you're not going to do. You most of you are aware of the miserable family life situation, but as of right now, with the kids being homeschooled their entire lives, I cannot throw my 13-year-old next year, September, into 9th grade at a public school. That's abuse. I can't do that. It's ridiculous. So I got to ride this out, period. I got to ride it out, and I got to make the best of it. And as my friend says, I got to keep my head on a swivel and just roll with things. But sometimes it is so difficult, so challenging when you're just kicked, when you're down, man. It's awful. It's hard to. It's really hard to stay sane and to not blow up. I blow up a lot, and it's detrimental. So that's what I meant. Why complain when I can't do anything for years? All right, KFC. This person needs to turn slow into a spot. KFC. It's a bright spot of the night. I'll show you the movie I'm watching tonight. That's also going to be a bright spot once you find out what it is. It'll take all of us back to our childhoods. It'll take us all back to TBS Sunday afternoons. That's what it'll take us all back to. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Whoa, that was messy. All right. Let's dig on in. Biscuits, don't care. Chick on. Sides. The Finster. Oh my goodness. Let's eat some KFC. All right, we are comfortably back down here in the cave, and I'm not planning on getting up for another several hours. I should have stopped at Walmart tonight and got more paneling paper. I could have just done that tonight, but I was out too. I drove right past the Walmart. I just looked over and noticed that. Anyway, let's do the Goodwill. The Goodwill VHS finds. Here we go. Now this one, if there's any such thing as a bootleg VHS tape, I have a feeling like this is it. It has no markings on it. It has no, well, it says Orion, but everything is all faded. So it's gang related with Tupac and Jim Belushi, but it's so bootleg looking. Like everything's cut off and blurry. Like look at it's all blurry. And then on the back, it doesn't even just talk about the movie. It talks about how Belushi and Shakur did not get along on set. No studio markings, even on the tape. It just says gang. I really think this is a bootleg VHS tape. But okay. I hope that it's like good quality or whatever. Gang related. All right. Next up, let's stick with the cop movies or whatever. We got Ricochet with Denzel, John Lithgow, and Ice-T. Yeah. Ricochet from what, 92 or something? I don't know. '91. Another cop movie. Ooh, that kind of smells like cigarette smoke. Not moldy. No mold. Oh, yeah, that's musty. Definitely musty. No mold. All right, Ricochet. Ricochet and a bootleg of gang related. We got a Stallone movie. We got Nighthawks with Rutger Hauer. A debuting Rutger Hauer, I believe. Yeah, makes his American debut. Unfortunately, this also has Billy D. Williams in it. I didn't realize that. That's okay. I mean, he's right there on the cover. I hate Billy D. Williams. Nighthawks, no idea. Never seen it. Love Stallone. Nighthawks. We got The River Wild. I do enjoy The River Wild. I used to watch this on TBS back in the day. So we'll check that out. Kevin Bacon basically hijacks a family as they're camping or hiking or, I don't know, canoeing, whatever. And if I remember at the end, so I think I've got it wrong, but if I remember at the end, like, I don't know if Kevin Bacon dies at the end or if he's just like apologizes and like goes on his own way. I forget. Maybe I'm completely misremembering. And then this one, I just picked it up because it totally had an 80s vibe. I'm sure it's good. It's got Michael Keaton in it, and it's got, unfortunately, the Fonz. The Fonz is in it. Yeah, but we got Night Shift. Again, just because it's awesome packaging. Hopefully I can get this sticker off. We won't do that together. We'll do it separate. I'll do it separate from you guys. Nope, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. There, I got it. All right, Night Shift. There you go, 5 movies. 5 fun ones. Hopefully watch them within the next 5 years. I'm going to go try to alphabetize them and put them away in the cave. Tonight, a little later tonight, let me grab it. A little later tonight, we're going to watch a TBS classic. A TBS Sunday afternoon classic, a movie that I haven't watched since I was a kid and probably didn't even know what I was watching. I'm sure that I just watched for the entertainment or this is now I'm going to watch it and actually pay attention and understand it. But Clash of the Titans, ladies and gentlemen. Clash of the Titans is our Saturday night movie here on Knupp All Night. Some of the scenes that stand out, of course, Medusa's snake head. That's the scene that stands out for all of us as kids. If you only remember it from childhood, it's just the Medusa with the snakes. And then after I remember after he beheads Medusa, a couple of the snakes are like still alive. I don't know. Anyway, Clash of Titans is coming tonight. Right now, I'm gonna watch some WWF Championship Wrestling from '86, April '86. Probably follow that up with maybe a primetime wrestling from '86, and then we'll get into the movie. Let me go up and get my G.I. Joe item. I'll be right back. All right. Well, So I bought this correct price, $23 on the eBay, and it said complete. And I did not know that it wasn't complete until just now when I looked it up in the book. But I will look for this part, hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. I got the 1982 flak. There she is. Now, if you're looking, you can see that something's missing. The seat for the flak is missing. Okay, I didn't notice, and I didn't notice until I just got it, but it was listed as complete. Anyway, there it is, the flak. We have the HAL coming. It is just taking forever to get here. Tracking is slow, and it's stuck somewhere. It's coming. It should be here Monday. That's fine. I'm headed to a toy show in town in a couple of weekends, and my man G.I. Joe Ron is coming to sell, and he is bringing me the one of the two remaining 1982 vehicles that I need. One of the two. I need the Vamp. I need the Vamp, the Jeep, and the MMS. So one of those two is coming home with me on March 22nd. And then we'll complete 1982 shortly thereafter and move on to 1983. But here's the latest. Here's the latest. The flak is mine. Oh, wait, is this the HAL? No, this is the flak. Flak needs a seat. Got to go on the eBay and find the seat. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so we'll set that up. Again, the setup is nowhere near happening yet. I still got to get the grass. I've also been looking up military play mats for kids. The little mats that came with like Green Army men and stuff, and those are pretty cool. But it's literally just a piece of plastic, and they're selling it with the other figures and the little cheap Jeeps and the little cheap helicopters for like $40. Like, get out of here. Get out. Get out. Not doing that. All right, so this just is going to sit over there. Everything's going to sit over there until I'm ready to set up, right? And I think I'll be ready to set up once I get some of the 1983 vehicles out and on display. Then we'll have our setup. I have a feeling that a lot of the figures are going to be pulled off the wall and put into action because, again, you can't just have this there. You have to have somebody manning it. So I need a seat. I need the seat. Okay, we're going to watch wrestling. We're watching some wrestling. I'll chat about it with you when I'm done. It was not a wrestling with the past. I'm just going to tell you what I did. And then we'll go on with the rest of the night. All right, we finished up Championship Wrestling April 26th, I think, 1986. So I'm almost done with April. I got to watch... a primetime wrestling. So Andre and Hillbilly Jim were supposed to take on Stud and Bundy in this main event on Championship Wrestling, but Andre no-showed, and unfortunately we got Ted Arcidi. But I do think that this might be the beginning of Andre being suspended for missing shows, and then coming back as the Machines, and then being suspended again, and then coming back as a bad guy. So I think we're starting to get ready for WrestleMania. Well, we're getting ready. I think we're getting sort of early stages of the Andre turn, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's cool. This is the era where Championship Wrestling on Saturdays has main events, one main event. So it was, like I said, it was Andre and Hillbilly against Stud and Bundy. Ended up Arcidi taking Andre's place. Next week is Tito and Orndorff against Savage and Morocco, which is an insane match. So that'll be in the first Championship Wrestling of May. I actually have a random primetime wrestling disc, so I'm going to actually put that in now and just watch that until we get our movie going. It's not late enough for a movie, so we'll watch some more wrestling. All right, so this apparently is the second episode with Heenan taking Jesse's place, because Jesse is filming Predator or The Running Man or something, but probably not Running Man, probably Predator. But I don't think Jesse comes back, so I think this is the beginning of the monsoon Heenan glory days of primetime wrestling. Here, we're gonna go illegal for a second. Ready? Oh, right, well, unfortunately, I'm not going to watch this primetime. Primetime started showing a lot of house show matches, and they are showing the Madison Square Garden April '86 card. I'm sure not every match, but most of it, and that's the entire primetime. So I just watched it. I just watched it a few weeks ago. Now, obviously, as a kid, I would have just sat here and enjoyed the whole thing again. But I got too much stuff to watch, and aside from the Heenan gorilla banter, I don't need to watch this, which saddens me a little bit. But yeah, imagine not knowing that the MSG card was on, which was quite likely, and then being able to catch it all again on primetime. I was hoping for like a Maple Leaf Garden show, like pay-per-view, a house show, but they're just going to show the April '86 MSG, which I already saw. Yeah, I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to watch something else. I guess there's a TNT that I need to watch. Maybe I'll swap out primetime for TNT. I'm not ready for a movie yet, and I just had another plate of KFC. What else? Anything else that we needed to talk about? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. All right, so many months ago, maybe a year ago, maybe longer, I was talking with Nat at XOX, our friend Nat, and we started tossing around the idea of a me LJN, New Age Revolution LJN figure. And then we just didn't talk about it, and I forgot about it, and whatever. Then friend of the channel, the maniac Matt Watson, started wanting to make figures and got some of his YouTube buddies to do figures, and I was going to be in series 1, but I'm not. And then I was thinking about my figure again, and I was like, I think maybe I want to do it. So I talked with Nat and I talked with Kevin at Print Fury, and I've decided to go forward with the New 80s Revolution LJN style figure. That's right. Now, Matt is more than welcome to, cast a new mold, include the New 80s Revolution in any upcoming series of his. But the one that I sort of designed with Kevin and Nat about a year ago is finally going to see the light of day. In fact, it's in the stages. It's in like stage 3. I think there's 7 stages, 6, 7, give or take. I think it's in stage 3. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's out there. In fact, here's a little sneak peek. So we're going to have one. I'm going to have one, and they're going to be available to you. Now, I think I told Nat that I could guarantee her at least 5 sales. I could guarantee Nat at least 5 sales of your boy, the New 80s Revolution LJN style figure. I think we could do it. I really do. But yeah, it's coming. It's coming, and it'll be available through her Etsy shop, which is awesome. I love it. I remember going over with Kevin the pose and the outfit, and I mean, it must have been summertime when I designed this, because I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt. We'll have the New 80s logo, New 80s Revolution logo on the shirt. Maybe some like Adidas style pants. We'll go with the modern hairstyle, and might even get some. Net wanted some close-up photos of the tats, so it might be more than just a generic tattoo design. So if you're interested, stay tuned. We will be putting it out there eventually, and that's right, the New 80s Revolution LJN style figure is ready to enter your LJN world, defeat the Iron Sheik, and gain the LJN world title. In fact, I want to put like an ad together, like the old Sergeant Slaughter LJN Hasbro figure where he's standing on top of all the LJNs. But there you go. It's coming. We're going to have a New 80s Revolution LJN. I'm pumped. I think it's awesome. Look for it soon. I'll obviously have it here to show you, and then control yourselves. You don't want to blow up the website. You don't want to crash the server. So take your time. They'll be available. I told her we'd get 5. I'm thinking 5. I think there are enough. I think there are at least 5 lunatics out there who would like an LJN of yours truly, standing in the middle of their ring, holding all the gold. All right, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to watch TNT, and then I'll watch the movie, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh yeah, I forgot. As I settle into TNT, I got a letter from FedEx today that said that I owed $11 on like an import fee. It looks like somebody was trying to send me something, maybe from Canada, and I have to pay $11, which is fine, but I don't know where the item is. So I'm wondering, who was it? I think the name on it was Jamie, but I've got to check it again. I left a letter in the car. I guess there's a tariff or some kind of fee. $11. I'm supposed to scan a QR code and pay the $11, and then they'll deliver it. I don't know, but somebody was sending me something that had to do with Zenith. It said Zenith in it, which is crazy because I didn't know that somebody was sending me something. And I don't care about the import fee. Just know that whatever you sent me, I haven't gotten yet, and I have to, I think, pay to get it again, which is fine. And who did that? Who has sent me something? That is a mystery. But hopefully I'll pay the fee and get the item. It seems from like the description, it's like some kind of cable box, like a cable converter or something, which is crazy, insane. It weighed like 7 pounds, so that's what I'm thinking. So whoever did that, thank you, and I'll let you know when I get it. All right, well, that TNT episode was very entertaining. We're going to do Clash of the Champion. Wow, we're going to do Clash of the Titans right now in the cave. Looking forward to this one. And that is the last TV that I watched this movie on. The console Zenith was the last time I actually watched this movie. So it's fitting that it is on that TV right now. So that'll be that. We'll wrap up for tonight. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget the New 80s Revolution figure coming out soon. And I got something fun planned for you tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Good night now.